What's going on, y'all? It's your boy NTG back at again with another video. So it's good to be back, guys. I know I've been away for a while. I will explain in this video why I've been away for a while. Right now you guys can see I have my TopStep account on the screen, so I'm gonna be talking about like my experience with trading with TopStep. I'm also going to be going about brokers, like the broker, just just to summarize, my broker got shut down. So that was really the main reason why like I've been kind of MIA, because I had to get a new broker. And then we're going to go over some charts as well. I'm going to talk about future videos that's going to be on the channel. And yeah, so we're just going to cover a few bases here. So if you guys are here to like talk about the TopStep futures account and my journey and my experience on that, and then we're also going to talk about why I've been gone, new broker. We're going to be talking about like some new broker options, especially if you've been using the same broker as me. And then lastly, we will go over some charts, and then I will talk about future videos that's going to be coming to the channel. All right, so yeah, like I said, it's good to be back. I'm back in front of the camera, you guys can see. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. So firstly, I just want to say that I want to thank you guys for always watching the videos. I always see everyone's comments. You guys are asking also about the course, the free course that I have on the channel. I will get back to those videos very soon. I will upload the full series, so don't worry, guys. I know I got just those 2 videos there, but I will complete it with the psychology videos and everything. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for being patient for that as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to these charts. So first thing I want to talk about is TopStep, because I know some of you guys don't trade futures, some of you guys do. If you're interested in trading futures, this will be like a nice introduction video for you guys if you guys are interested. So here is TopStep. TopStep is a prop firm. They're a futures prop firm specifically. And as you guys can see on the screen of my account, I have my Express account. So I can actually move myself here. You guys can see my Express account. It says Express there. So this is my Express account. And just to summarize this, hold on, let me actually change the end date. I've had this account for a month, a little bit more than a month. So let's go to what it's at currently. Okay, so this is what my Express account looks like right now. Okay, so my total P&L is 39,000, so it's almost up 40K. I brought it to 40K. You guys can see my account balance is 20,000. Now the reason why my account balance is 20,000 is because I've also been taking payouts. So I've been taking I took 4 5K payouts. So I already made 20K on here. And then I'm only 2 days away from actually moving up to live account. So with TopStep, they have this program, right? You have the combine, and then if you pass the combine, then they give you like a funded Express account. And if you successfully take 5 payouts from the Express account, then they move you up to an actual like live real money account. And so this is kind of like a project I've been working on with the academy, with because they wanted me, because you guys know I've traded with top tier funded trader. I turned a bunch of prop firms, and you guys wanted me to see my performance with like a futures account and to see like how I can maximize with a futures prop firm. So that's what my main mission was to get this account, get funded. I only been trading with TopStep since September, so this is my first actual funded account, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to be going step by step on the stats of this, and if anyone else is interested in trading with like a futures prop, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons about it. And I'm also going to talk about this chart here. This is going to be the main thing I wanted to discuss with you guys, because if you guys are actively trading, you guys know markets have been at all-time high levels pretty much this entire year, right? So what I wanted to come to this video was because I wanted you guys to, I wanted to tell you guys how to be successful in these current market conditions, because for some of you guys, you may be struggling with these conditions, especially trading at all-time highs can be extremely tricky. So I want you guys to really pay attention to my chart, right? Because when I started the balance, when I got the account September 22nd, it was at 0 balance, right? And what you guys can see here by each day, right? It's a slow growth, but I want you guys to pay attention to the past like 3 weeks. And you see how steady my account is, right? So there's not really much change to my account balance. I just been hitting those minimum trading days, which is $150. I just been hitting that. And then as soon as you see like the 4th or 5th day, then you see that big spike in my account, right? So I went from $14,000. So I built the account up to 14,000, and then it jumps up to 24,000. So I make 10K. Now, reason why I wanted to show you guys this pace. The reason why I have this pace is because markets are all-time highs. So the key factor with trading the all-time highs is patience. So what I've really been doing is each and every day, no trades. Like I don't take a trade unless I know it's like an A+ grade S tier type setup. Like I want it to be 101 setup for me to really go all in and actually trade it. So each day I actually been slowly, steadily growing it. I just been taking small trades, if not a trade, no trades at all. And I've been keeping the account steady, sideways, the same way. And with the all-time highs, this is how, well, ideally for me, this is how it works. I'm not saying how you should trade, but I think that exercising even more patience than you normally do in the markets, you really need it, especially when at all-time highs. Because when the market is in the middle of no price, you really have no setups to go on. You have no structure to go on. And so it can be very tricky. It's just like, okay, when is the market going to turn? Because there's no resistance at all-time highs. The market's just going up. So how can you read price when candle bars are just going up? And so that's why I say you need to exercise more patience. So this is like a very, very slow grind out year when the markets are at all-time highs. And that's what I've been doing. So I've been steadily going step by step. I'll wait for that market dip. So the market will dip back into price. And when I saw it come back into price, I'll wait for it to like a nice rebuy area, buy the market back up again. Boom, I'll grow my account. And then when it's back at all-time highs again, I wait it again. I wait it. Next day or the next week, market drop, it rebalanced, bought it again, went from 25,000 to 34,000. And again, I did the same. I kept doing the same thing every single week. And I wanted to show you guys this because if you guys are struggling with like passing account or growing an account and you're just like, oh man, like I have no setups for the week because markets are so high. Markets, gold. If you trade gold, like indices, those major pairs that you guys trade, you guys see their all-time highs, and it's kind of hard to get any type of setup at all with these current market conditions. So I wanted you guys to really see my graph here on my performance for the month. This is my performance for the month. And I wanted to show you guys how patience is the key to trading. Like you guys see there's no spikes. There's no crazy spikes where I go up 14,000 and then now I'm negative. Now I'm down 10 or I'm down 5. Like there's no crazy curves. There's no crazy fall offs when it comes to my account. My account is straight and then up, straight and then up. That's how a natural account should grow. So if you see your fall offs are way too hard, then you know that you're not trading correctly and you're not having enough patience. So this is the ideal growth rate that you want to see. And you guys saw here, like in the span of a month, I was able to accumulate $40,000 in a month. 40 grand on a prop. This is a prop firm. This is not even like a broker where I have my personal account. So you guys can make like a good income off of these accounts. You just have to be smart. Have to be smart about it, trade correctly, be patient, and you can accumulate 40 grand a month. Like with the skills that you can accumulate with, my Discord members, my VIP, learning my strategy. This is how it works. And I've done this plenty of times on my channel. You guys know I traded with Top Tier. I've gotten over 250,000 from them. So you can consistently just grab these prop firms and make money. You just have to have that consistency, that patience, and then of course the strategy, right? So I just wanted to give you guys this perspective. I don't know how much it will help, but I think it would be good to see like from a professional trader's perspective on like how their account grows. And then you can kind of get an idea of like, okay, this is the pace I should be at, right? So hopefully, just seeing my graph here, you're like, okay, now I can gauge like, okay, NTG's graph looks like this. I want to kind of approach the same way. And this is what it is. So success comes from that patience. So you guys just got to be very patient, wait, and then boom, grab that setup, grow the account, wait again, just keep waiting. So don't have that eagerness to want to get back, because I know you guys, especially if you just got funded and you want to get back into the market and you want to make some money, you have to kind of kill that bug in your brain and exercise that patience. So this is what I want to talk about with TopStep. But as far as everything, TopStep has been great. I think the only downside to TopStep is the payout. So they only allow you to take 5K out. I think that cap is a little bit too small, but that could just be my perspective, because NTG, you know, my withdrawals are normally bigger than that. But as far as that, it's been great. And then I'm out. If you guys want to see a video on my transition from the Express to the live account, you guys want me to do like weekly or monthly updates on my live account with TopStep, that can become like literally a futures prop firm series, where every month I get on here and I talk about my live account. You guys can see my dashboard here. You can see all my stats, you know, my lowest days, my biggest days, things like that. So if there's something interesting that you guys want to do and you guys want to look more into this phase, then yeah, we can do that for sure. And then I also have another account here. I know you guys are looking at, I'm eligible for a reactivation. I actually lost this account. Now the reason why I lost this is because you guys know last week it was the AWS outage. And let me pull up the email here. So I actually lost it during that time. So TopStep sent this, because good thing I didn't trade this account, but my other Express account, I traded it here. And now I'm just reading right here. You guys see on the screen here. So from the combines and the Express accounts, I had a trade active during that time. So it was around, I want to say like 7 a.m. I had a trade in 7 a.m. in the morning. And then the outage started happening like around 11, right? And I was refreshing. I was trying to, and mind you, I didn't have no stop loss on that account. So I was trading a different pair. I was like testing some things, and then the outage came. So I couldn't log into the account. The account was just losing money. I couldn't log in until like later. By the time it was the next trading day, and the account was already gone. And so TopStep, they said that they're going to avoid all those trades. So if you made money that day, they took your money. So there's a lot of people in my Discord, my members, that lost money that day with TopStep because they avoided their profits. And now if you lost money, TopStep was not going to give you the money back. So they're not going to reactivate any accounts that you had or anything like that. And I talked to the support team. They said there was nothing they can do. So I was like, all right, I just dropped it, because I'm not going to fight with them to try and get the account back. It doesn't really matter. So I was just like, whatever. So that account is just there. It will probably, because they have like this back to funded thing where if you lose a funded account, you pay this big fee to get your account back. I'm not going to pay that. I'm about to jump to a live account right now, so that account doesn't really matter to me. So I'm going to just leave that there. And yeah, so when I get the live account, we will talk about that as well. And the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, so we can actually go to the charts now. You know, do some analysis. You know, the market's about to open up in an hour. Why not? So broker. So you guys, I know in my Instagram, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, ntg.academy, you guys been asking me like, NTG, like KLT shut down, who are you with now? So for this past few weeks, I've been looking at props and trying them out, trying their demo accounts, doing some, like very, very small deposits, see how their transactions go, if it's smooth. And yeah, that's why I've been gone. If you guys really want to know why I've been gone, that's why I've been gone. And guys, you got to remember, like, I'm a trader, so that's how I make my money. So I can't, like, you know, like KLT shutting down was a big thing for me, because that's my career. That's how I make my money, right? Like, I'm not set up like those other traders, those gurus that sell courses. They make like $100,000 off courses. Like, I don't make that money. Like, I don't even sell a course. So I have to trade. So when it shut down, it was like, dang, like I need to find something quick. And that's why I actually went to TopStep, so I can like occupy myself and make some money until I found a new broker. But the broker that I found, well, I didn't find it. My shout out to my academy members, my VIP. One of my VIP members said, "Hey, NCG, you should check out Gates FX." That's what it's called, Gates FX. So I was looking at them. I deposited some money in there. I traded with them. I uploaded a video Friday. I traded with them CPI. It went well. Did a withdrawal. It went smooth. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna continue. If you guys are looking for a broker as well, Gates FX. That's what I'm currently using right now. But I'm still slowly like gaining my trust, because mind you guys, I had KOT for almost 5 years, right? And I built that trust with them over the years when, I was trusting them with over 6-figure, 7-figure accounts, right? So I built that trust with them over the years. So I have to kind of slowly get back into it the same way that I did with KOT. So hopefully everything works out there. That's what was going on with the prop firm, and that's why like I was MIA, because your boy had to really figure out where my main source of income. I need that back. So, and that's why I said multiple sources of income is important, guys, because you never know when this trading is gonna drop. So, but anyway, more or less, let's go ahead and get into the analysis. I know you guys are like, NTG, you talk so much. Like, come on, man, we trying to see some charts. I know. Just bear with me. I gotta update you guys on everything. So we're gonna get back into the chart. So from here, all right, let's look at gold. So as you guys know, gold has been crazy bullish. I mean, no pullbacks ever since August, man. It's just been kind of hard to catch it, right? So we're going into November. I had like a ascending triangle here ready for buys. You guys know my ascending triangles for my breakout pattern, catch that break and buys. But I mean, these were some serious buys here. So ever since then, gold has been a monster to catch. I've really been just kind of buying it off of the small pullbacks. So every time I see like a small pullback here, I'll buy it around here, and then I'll just keep buying it. Like that's pretty much what I've been doing, is just waiting for dips and keep buying it. And as you guys can see, the dip is getting a little bit more aggressive every time we get higher. So there will be a point where gold will drop. And so looking at the all-time highs here, we have a nice little resistance area here. And it's almost like gold is consolidating a bit. And then we have a nice swing here. So we can draw a trend line here as well. Have a nice swing here. Almost can get into a ascending triangle. So I'm gonna wait it out here for a bit. But yeah, I can definitely see gold coming back here for, hopefully it can like draw like a nice ascending triangle, something like that, and I can get into more buys. So there's two ways that I'm looking at gold right now. The safest time to trade gold is going to be out of this area. So a price area from the 4,160 and the 4,000. So I'm going to wait for gold to kind of break these areas for me to trade. I might be able to catch some early sells here in the middle. Let's say we create a trend line here. Let's say gold creates a nice trend line here and it breaks here. This will be a nice like short-term sell catch. Like I'll sell it all the way back into the zone. So some good pips I can catch. That's like 800 pips right there. That'll be good. That'll be nice. So for sells, like I will wait. If this creates like 2 more swings off this trend line and it breaks, I'll catch some quick sells here for gold. And then I'll get out of it at the bottom. Wait to see if it comes back up and see if it established that range. So let's just say for a second, right? It breaks that trend line for sells. We get back to the bottom and it established a consolidating market. So it's establishing a consolidating market. Then I won't touch gold until it breaks that area. Yeah, so I won't touch gold until it breaks that area. That'll be a nice little setup there. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this gold. It's still not forming a little bit of price, but I will keep this trend line here for maybe some sells here, you guys can definitely get here. And then if you guys are looking for buys, which you should look for, don't be one of the new traders that are always trying to sell at the top. This is the worst time to sell gold, and I'm pretty sure a lot of new traders got killed off of these all-time high levels trying to sell gold, thinking gold can't push up anymore. And if you're an OG here, I did a video a long time ago about the myth of market exhaustion. Like, in my opinion, market exhaustion does not exist. Like, it doesn't exist. And I think gold is the prime example of that. Bitcoin is the prime example of that. Like, markets can push as far as they want. It doesn't matter. Like, it can be pushed up. Like, if you think markets just get exhausted to a point where it will drop, that's how you're going to lose money, because the markets can just keep going up. And that's what I've been doing. I've been buying gold. I've been seeing in my DMs like, yo, NTG, I got this nice sell on gold. It's going to tank. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh, I hope they close that position, because, I mean, gold is at breaking all-time high levels every week, right? So keep this trend line. And if you guys want to get into buys, a good buy area would be a nice break and retest. But I'll be careful about this area here, because this was support before, and this could definitely turn into resistance. So gold could like this area for sales, and instead of getting a break and retest, it hits that area and then it drops for sales. So just be mindful of this area here at the 4200. If you decide to get that break and retest, just be careful of the resistance that can accumulate here once we get to that area. So those are like the main things you can watch out for gold if you want to get for buys or sells. I'm mainly just going to wait to see what's going to happen. I wanted to really form that trend line there. Maybe I can hop into some quick sells. If not, I can see how the buys are going to look and then determine where I want to go from there. So, but let's go ahead and check out Nas. Again, all-time highs. It's like, you know, you just look at the markets and you're like, dang, you know, it's at all-time highs. It's like, what can you do? Just build up the analysis for it. And like I said, guys, like I said in the beginning, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about that in the beginning of the video. It's just, you gotta be patient. Like, don't rush. You know, you have to wait for the market to establish itself to get a trade in. And that's just what it is. And that's what it means to become a professional trader. You're just adapting to new market conditions every single year. And, you know, a lot of traders out here on social media won't tell you that, because they're not active traders. They're not actively on the charts every single day. And I know this. I know this personally. These guys place one trade every month to accumulate content, and that's it. Guys, I'm on the charts every morning, every single day, on stream with VIP. Every single day. We trade in these charts every day. So I know that feeling that you guys are going through with trying to just get these setups and nothing is being able to be drawn and things like that. But what I can tell you guys from a professional perspective, be patient. Wait for the market to establish itself. And, you know, Nas is in that position. You know, there's not really much here I can draw. I mean, I can reestablish my trend line here. So I see that bottom here, and I can draw a trend line, but this setup won't matter until way later. So this is not even like a setup I will worry about right now, but when it gets closer to it, it will, because this is a nice trend line. So this could be nice sells here as well. So I'll wait for that, but it's going to be like another patience game. And that's for all the markets, especially with the all-time highs. And I know some of you guys wanted me to start looking at Bitcoin too, but now that I have a broker again. Now I can start looking at Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do with Nas is, again, I'm going to be patient. Not saying I'm going to get into sells here, but I'm going to be patient with it. There's literally nothing I can draw. Like, there's no setup on Nas right now. It's just floating at all-time highs. So really, when I can't give you guys too much chart analysis, I can give you guys psychology. I can give you guys some mental hurdles that you may be going through. And as the market conditions right now, as how they stand, you have to be patient. So we just have to be the patient game. Don't start developing FOMO. Don't start developing greed. Stay disciplined. Stay disciplined with the charts. I know you see it moving, you want to make money, but the key factor here, if you guys want to have that steady growth in your account, like I have in my TopStep account, it's always going to be patience. You guys just have to wait. And you know, I've been kind of telling my VIP that too, because we still been getting trades. Like the first week of the month was brutal. I mean, we got 2 losses that week, so it was brutal. But the rest of the week, like last week, 4 for 4. The other week before that, 3 for 3. Shout out to US30. I got some really nice setups on US30. But I've just been telling VIP, like, you know, the volume is not there. I mean, the volume is there, but all-time highs is really struggling to like make any decent setups. You know what I'm saying? So I just been telling them we got to be patient. You know, they want to trade. The academy members want to trade. I want to trade. Of course, I want to trade. I want to make some money too, but we have to understand that we're not in the position to just hop in the market. Like, that's not what you want to do as a professional trader. You want to preserve your account. You know, preserving your account is the best thing you can do to prepare yourself for the winning days. So we don't want to just, I don't want to just start buying NAS and just doing whatever I want to do because always at the all-time highs and I can't make up no analysis for it. So I want that message to be clear for you guys, so you guys can have that anticipation for this week and pretty much the rest of the year. I mean, I'm pretty sure markets will stay at all-time highs for the rest of the year. Why not? 2025. If you guys, I told VIP this Friday. I told the members this. I said, if you guys started out with trading in 2025, bless your soul, because these are one of the most difficult conditions I've seen in my trading career, and I've been trading for almost 10 years, guys, like 10 years, and these are the most difficult conditions I've seen year round, because it's just been, it tests so much psychology with these all-time highs and this temptation to get into trades. It's ridiculous. So, and if you've been trading for a while and 2025 has been like a really bad year for you, it will subside. I promise you guys. Just keep pushing. It's just a bad year. Just stay patient, stay more patient, practice good risk, money management, keep your account stable, and finish out the year. I promise you, it's going to change. The market conditions always change every year. They change every year. So just be patient with it. I know you may not be where you want to be. You still may be struggling on the charts a bit, but just be patient a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, take what I said in the beginning of the video with the prop firms. You know, if you're not on the prop firm yet, you're still on personal account, I really highly suggest getting on a prop firm and, you know, trying to really build yourself as a secondary income with trading. All right. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm not going to talk your ears off too much, guys. I'm not going to, you know, blabber all day. So future videos, I'm going to have some psychology videos out coming. I got some price action videos. Of course, I'm going to be finishing the course. And then if you guys comment below, if you guys really want to see like the live account with TopStep, you guys want to see my setup with Gates FX, you guys want to see all that stuff, just comment below and I will get on those videos. So your boy's back getting on those videos, and yeah, it's gonna feel good to be back. All right, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know, like I said, I've been talking too much, but you guys gotta know this stuff, man. Like I gotta talk your ears off sometimes, because sometimes you guys be forgetting. You be forgetting to be disciplined and have, you know, be concentrating, confidence, no FOMO, all those things. But I'm here to remind you of that. All right, guys, so it's your boy NTG. It's good to see you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.